I'm Owen, and the way that I want you to find more accuracy in your golf shots is for you to stop swinging your hands and the club towards the target. I want you to think more about the hands and the club exiting a little more lower and left of target post impact. If you've been told before that you need to swing out towards 1 o'clock or whatever, all that's going to do is create this disconnect where there's going to be no power and very little accuracy. Because if you're swinging out this way here, you've got to be really good at managing or controlling your club face. So what I'm going to show you today is going to make it much easier for you to be consistently accurate. So I've got this alignment stick and I'm going to hold it in my hands with the grip. And the way that I want you to think about this is we want the hands and the club to exit left, but we don't want that club to whip inside. Okay, so what I mean by that is hands, yes, going left, club going to the left, but the club head is still staying outside the hands. Alright, so when I do it properly, you can see what I've done with the alignment stick. When I do it properly, I won't hit myself in the side with that alignment stick. Okay, so you can see if I go left, exit left with the hands and the club, I'm going to whack myself in the side here. So to avoid that, yes, fine, exit left, alright, but the club head needs to stay outside my hands. And you'll see that the release is happening more through body rotation, because when you have to rely a lot on arms and hands, you have to be so good with your timing. It's not often that our timing is really that precise, whereas with this movement here, less arms and hands, we don't have to rely so heavily on the timing of the hands and the arms to square the club face up. Okay, so we've got that club traveling left. Alright, I'm not hitting myself in the side because the club head is staying outside my hands. Okay, that club head wants to move inside of my hands, it's going to whack me in the side. One other interesting aspect here, something else to take note of, if I did try and swing out towards 1 o'clock, okay, that whacks me in the side there. See that? Alright, I want to avoid hitting myself in the side. I've got to exit left, but I've got to keep the club head outside the hands. Okay, so practice that, and then when you're comfortable with it, start hitting some little quarter shots and practice that, avoiding hitting yourself in the side with the stick. Okay, that's a good drill. But this next drill that I'm going to show you has been the game changer when I show it to my students, and that is to take a cone and to place the cone just outside the left foot and between the ball and the feet. Okay, then take a tee and I jam it into the butt end of the grip there. Right, if you have those Arcos gadgets in that, you obviously won't be able to do this, but just think of the butt end of the grip. And the idea here is to hit shots where the club head is traveling to the outside of the cone, alright, but I want to get a feeling that this tee in the butt end of the grip is going to brush my front left pocket. You can see if I exit low and left with my hands, but the club also exits low and left, then the cone becomes a problem. Alright, and hit the cone. So placing that there, between the feet and the ball, and just outside the left shoe, and then just hitting again, nice easy little shots. Very good. You can see that my hands are exiting left, club's exiting left, but the club head is still staying on the outside of my hands there. Have a look at it from that angle. Okay, there's the cone. Alright, if I exit low and left with the hands, but the club moves inside too soon as well, you can see the cone becomes a problem. So the whole idea here is to have the tee nice and close to the left pocket, but still staying outside the hands, still staying outside the cone. See? So that's exiting low and left, but the club head is staying outside the hands. That's going to be far more accurate, because I don't have to rely so heavily on managing the club face, club face control. I'm relying more on the body rotation here and less hands. If you're relying heavily, if you're swinging out towards that 1 o'clock and you're relying heavily on releasing with the hands and the arms, you've got to have good timing, and our timing isn't always that good. Whereas here, this method, you don't have to rely so heavily on your timing. Less moving parts, basically. I'm Owen, and I want you to start playing golf better than you imagined. If you found this video helpful, then please be sure to subscribe so that you don't miss out on any of my future instruction and tips. Thanks for watching.